What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com, and I finally got my shot. I said, give me my shot, give me my opportunity, give me a chance, give me a Rocket 3 2300 cc. I said, give me one, and I got one. Look it. Are you kidding me? Look at it. It's ridiculous. It's insane. Look how wide the tank is. It's because it's got a giant 3-cylinder. It's like half of a V8 in there. No, V6. It's huge. Look at it. Look how wide this thing is. She's a big old bad mudder. And this one's got heated grips on it. We've all heard about this bike. We've all known about the Rocket 3. We didn't know much about it, but we knew about it. We knew it existed. That guy's just paid, he gets paid to smoke there. He's always there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is happening. This bike is quick. It's fast. It's a beast. It's a monster. This bike haunts your children at night. If you're wondering, like, what's that noise under the bed? It's a Triumph Rocket 3. It's sneaking in there. I don't know how it's doing it quietly, but it is. Somehow it is. It's sneaking in there at night, and it's just growling at them. And then it's like, Grah! And every gear just has monster power. Now listen, it's a 2300. It's the biggest production motorcycle out there. And I know what you guys are saying, because you're YouTubers, you're all like, but Sean, what about the Boss Hoss? Doesn't that count? No, the Boss Hoss doesn't count. It's questionable whether it's even a motorcycle. It's just a car with 2 less wheels. And I don't think it's even considered a production motorcycle. And then I know what else you're thinking. I'm bigger than that car right there. That's why I went. So I'm like, I'm bigger than you. I got a bigger engine in that car. I know what else you're thinking. You're like, but Sean, what about the Viper bike? The Viper bike has 4 wheels. And it's also not a production bike. It's like a concept. Some guy dreamt up. I think they made half of one. Viper bike. 2.3 liter. Bigger than that car. Bigger than that car. Bigger than the motor in maybe even that Pilot. I don't know what motor they have in the Pilot. Probably something bigger than that. Probably similar to the engine and size of that one. I mean, they probably have more cylinders. But I'm talking displacement. I'm talking liters here. Every gear. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The giant black striped elephant in the room. I know what you're thinking. You're like, yo, Sean, how fast is it? It's not the fastest bike out there. I mean, it's fast, but it's not the fastest bike out there. It's not the most horsepower of any bike out there. That's not the point. We're not talking, I mean, any liter bike, any 600 is going to smoke this. This will give it a run for its money, though. But any liter bike is ultimately going to be faster, but that's not the point. The point is, I mean, we've all driven. Okay, imagine like a dirt bike. Imagine a modified CRF 450R. That's a fast bike. Or something. Imagine something like a you know, Yamaha R1 or a CBR, any type of leader bike. Imagine any type of leader bike. It's very fast. It's got its own special, unique power band. It's got its own power curve, you know. Or also imagine like a turbocharged 4-cylinder car. It's lightweight, it's quick, it's very fast, it's nimble, but it's got its own power curve, you know. It feels differently. It sounds differently. But don't get me wrong. It's still fast. It can still be a 10-second car. But then imagine a big block V8. And I know you guys are out there be like, "Yeah, you talking about the big block V8?" Imagine that big block V8. It's different. It's got a different type of power. It's got just torque all over the place. You got like 600 horsepower of torque, foot-pounds of torque at 500 RPM. You know what I mean? Just a different power curve. And that's what's kind of unique about this bike. It's not the fastest, not the most powerful bike, but it's got tons of torque at low RPMs and in every single gear. All right, watch this. No, I'm going the wrong way. It's a 5-speed, right? I'm in 5th gear. You see that? I'm in 5th gear. This bike is a 1-speed. If 1, 2, 3, and 4 speeds all just broke out of this thing, you would be like, who cares? It still runs. It's still no big deal. That's what I'm talking about. That's that big torque. When you can run a bike starting at top gear and just pot your way along through all the gears, and it still actually has power to pull, you know you're dealing with something bagged mulch. You know you're dealing with something big. Something wild. Something, dare I say, amazing. I actually got the front end of this bike up a little bit. A little bit. It wasn't much. I wasn't trying to like pop a wheel. I wasn't trying to wheelie it or try to ride it. It's a big bike. It's not really made for that. You might break something. But deep in my soul, I'm not talking about this test drive, but deep down in my soul, I know that my front end popped up a little tiny bit. How did that happen? A raindrop came down past my helmet, past my eyeglasses, and went right into my eyeball. It's horrible. I feel like how Forrest Gump must have felt when he got shot in the buttocks. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to ride one of these, or what it looks like, see on my legs, they're about a 45-degree angle. It's a pretty comfortable position. Is this the bike that you want to, I mean, this is not the touring model, this is the roadster model, and it's perfect for that stuff. What's a roadster for? You keep it in your garage, you jump on it whenever you get a shot, you race around town, you get real loud, and all your friends are like, whoa, it's sick. And you have a lot of fun. Every time you jump on, it gives you a big old smile on your mouth. That's what a roadster's for. You do burnouts when you want to. You do cool stuff. You don't care about nothing. You get a mom tattoo on your right arm. That's what a roadster's for. And it just kills it. It's great at that. Is it the best handling bike I've ever ridden? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is the best. Watch this. Oh, it's coming down. Watch this. See, I can make turns. Killing it. No, it's raining. Don't get my bike wet. I think I rode fast enough that I outran the rain. Although the rain is coming. What a good sound. But it's not that loud. It's not like crazy loud. It's just loud because it's got a big, mean engine. Why is this bike so mean? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe something happened to it when it was a kid. Maybe it was trained to fight. Fight for survival. I like the 2 gauges. They got a lot of information in that little tiny thing right there. They got how many, either that's how many miles are left, or that's how many miles you've gone. Who knows? I haven't looked at it that closely. But they got a tiny little gear indicator. It's about the size of your watch. A watch number, it says 2nd gear, but it is pretty handy. Bam, I'm in 3rd gear. You got everything you need in those little tiny, like 2 square inches of screen. What more do you want? You got 2.3 liters of motorcycle strapped between your legs. You don't need anything else. You don't need more gauges than that. I mean, it's water cooled. Nothing's gonna happen to it. Guys, sorry about the cough. This bike is super cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a bad, mean bike. It demands respect. You roll up on this, people are going to talk to you. The other bike companies aren't even close to a 2.3 liter. The closest thing to it, I guess, is the Vulcan 2000. And even that, it was not a fast bike. It just didn't feel fast at all. It was just big. Alright guys, that wraps things up. This is Sean from Srkcycles. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later.